Hey YouTube, Survival Every Day. Got a another box here. I'm not going to say what it is because I always kind of catch myself out thinking what it is, but it's never what it is. I've always ordered 2 things or 3 things at once. Well, anyway, so right here we have a tactical pen by M-Tech. Now, you might laugh, and real quick, you can see it's made in China. I don't know if you can see that, if it's in focus or not. But something that is similar to a kubotan. And I don't know if you're familiar with a kubotan. I don't actually. I left mine at work, but which is doing me a lot of good. But anyway, a kubotan is a either hardened piece of plastic or aluminum metal, small, if you want to say stick, but it's a defensive weapon that you keep on your keychain, and you use it for striking. You hold it in your hand, like say if you walk into your car and you get attacked and you're in a state that doesn't allow concealed carry weapons, you use that. Or if you don't have like mace or a taser, again, it's a weapon of opportunity, and you grab the kubotan and you hold it pretty much like this. Some people can hold them in between knuckles. I wouldn't, and you would strike your attacker, and there's a couple of different spots that you would do that with. But anyway, I thought, wow, you know what? I saw a couple of videos here on YouTube about tactical pens, and it seemed to be like some sort of, I guess, like hot item, I guess. People were making videos on it, and a couple of the larger knife manufacturing companies were coming out with some tactical pens that are really expensive. I mean, really expensive for, you know, a pen. So I got this tactical pen. It's I believe it's an anodized aluminum. And it's, as you can see, it's in black. It has a metal clip on it, and it has it's pointed, and I really thought that it was going to be have some sort of clicking mechanism to pull in that point. I will put up some up in here some pictures of other tactical pens that are available out there. So I think Smith and Wesson makes one. There's like 3 of them out there that are all in the same price point, and like I said, I'll put a little picture of them. But anyway, this particular one, the reason why I got this one is, well, it was inexpensive. It did not have a cap that goes over the top. Didn't want a cap that goes over the top, and there was mixed reviews about this. It's called a DNA collector, and it's serrated. I mean, it's sharp. I can feel it. One of the issues with this is that carrying it in a shirt pocket or carrying it somewhere, you're gonna shred a pocket. This would be a good pen for law enforcement. I wouldn't keep this in a law enforcement shirt. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but I would probably keep this on a clipboard, or, hate to say it, ticket book. I would not give this, hand this over to a driver if you were issuing a citation, because then you've just given the driver a weapon. Not that, you know, let's see how far that thing comes. Okay, so it screws all the way out like that. But anyway, it is metal. So here's some considerations when you're buying a tactical pen. Is, does it have a cap? What is it made out of? How thick it is? Does it have a clip on it, metal clip? Does it have a DNA catcher on it? There is one out there called, I think it's called the Shark. And again, I'll put another little picture of it and description of it. And it's really fat, and it's got a cap on it, and you take it off, and it's like a felt tip pen. Well, anyway, you use that. I mean, it's big. You can use that as a striking weapon. This, your natural tendency would be to put your thumb on it and strike, and that would be a problem. because you're going to cut your finger. I think that you would have to use this and hold it tight and use it in the same manner as a kubotan, and you'd want to strike, or you could do it this way, but just don't put your thumb on it because you're going to collect your own DNA. So you would strike down like this. So I have a quick little test here. Okay, so I have a helmet here. It's not a person's head, but with the fiberglass and the foam, it's kind of similar to, you know, you have a harder outer layer and then you also have a softer inner layer. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to jab this with this, and I'm not going to stick my thumb over here, like I said. And let's just see, I'm going to put some force in it. Now you got the point on there. I'm going to imagine that you probably, just, you know, I'll do it like that first. So there's no portion of the actual ink pen sticking out. Okay, so ready? I'm going to pop it in the top. This would be like a strike coming down on top of an opponent's head, and I'm going to get to the legal aspect of that in a second. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, so now that went in, made a pretty good hole. I almost want to say that the neck of the pen stopped me from going all the way through, I think, and that was a pretty good jab. Let's try the other side here. All right, I'm gonna put right here. 1, 2. Okay, now that hurt my hand because this went into my hand. So note to self: this way, really. And if you're gonna do it this way, you wanna have that out. Maybe no, yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself with this. But anyway, all right. So you can see. Okay, so this is the one hole that it penetrated down into, and this is the DNA catcher. That's actually pretty good. Okay. You could probably take this and do it in a pulling method. Let's try that real quick. You could use this maybe towards an eye or lip, very soft tissue, if you were going to strike towards the face. And that's what I would probably do with a DNA catcher, as they call it. And we're going to do a scrape, a hit and a scrape. Let's see if we can do this without hurting my hand. Okay, so let's see if you can see that. Okay, all right, so I can catch it in the light. So yeah, that was pretty. Not that it's not gonna kill somebody, but if you do that and you rake it across someone's eye, or even across their nose, it could give you enough time to get away. You keep this towards your chest and you go out and up. If you can go up into, there's a portion of your nose, in between your nose and your lip, that if you strike there, let me show you. Okay, so hopefully I can demonstrate this with this picture right here. You got, if you were to strike, I know it's a little on the small side, I couldn't find anything that was big enough, but if you were to strike with this tactical pen underneath the nose, in between the lip and nose here, you have a nerve bunch or bundle there, and maybe I'll show you the actual nerves that you have there. So if you strike there, that will definitely stop an attacker. If you strike anywhere in the temple area here, you're going to stop. Maybe even, like I said, the eye. Eyes. Right in here you got some nerves along the ribs. If you were to take this and jab it into the rib section here, you're definitely going to cause some issues. And if you take it with a frontal thrust into the solar plexus here, you're going to, if he's not expecting it, it'll stop your attack. Hopefully stop your attack, or stun your attacker, really, giving you enough time to get away, or maybe advance onto another sort of a self-defense or tactical weapon. So, okay, so remember, you're going to be taking this, you're going to be striking it in the head. So a couple of places, again, that you want to think about. Temple, which is the temporal nerve. Around the eye socket, you have another nerve, the zygomatic nerve. Around the top of your teeth and up into your cheek is the buccal nerve. You have the mandibular nerve, which runs down your jawbone, and then also you have the cervical nerve, which is right underneath of the jawbone, going down the neck. And if you can hit that with this item, you know, you're going to hopefully stop your attacker. Okay, so real quick, one of the things that you will have to be concerned with, obviously, if you're getting attacked, you know, kind of all's fair in war. But you have to realize that if you do strike somebody, say you solicited the fight, it's a bar fight or something, and you went after them with a pen and you struck them in the head, and either you killed them or caused some serious bodily injury, you actually could be liable for that. So to think about that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, this is a pen that you can actually take on the airplane with you. So that's a consideration. If you felt like you were going somewhere and you felt kind of naked of protection, you could probably take this with you. Also, real quick, the other other models of tactical pens out there are made by Smith & Wesson, and one called Charade or Charade. Never heard of that. Made by Crusher. Uzi makes one, and Bud K. United Cutlery has one. Like I said, there was another one that was like the Shark or something like that, and I don't know, I couldn't find it. But anyway, so that's a quick overview of a tactical pen.